Hey guys, welcome back to another video game review, and today we are talking about Marvel's Avengers. The reviews and the critics, they have not been nice. They have not been nice to this game. But I am here now. I am here to tell you that this game is actually not that bad. But it's not that good either. Marvel's Avengers is such a weird game because it is a live service game. And you play as several characters, not just one. This is not the Division 2. This is not Destiny, right? Where you create your own little characters. You play as, well-known superheroes, and you play as several of them. And there's a campaign, and there's a multiplayer, and there's the Warzone stuff. You do raids with your friends, and you do, side mission. There's certain mission in the campaign that you can play with your friends. So I'm here to talk about that. Let's start things off with the campaign, because I feel like a lot of people, especially if you're a Marvel fan and you're interested in what kind of story they're trying to tell with this game. The campaign is it's okay. It's not horrible, but it's not that amazing. It's not Spider-Man. It's not Arkham. It's nowhere near that level. Okay, the story is very generic. Very predictable. If you've read any of the X-Men comics or seen any of the X-Men movies, this plot is basically the same plot as any of those movies. You replace mutants with Inhumans, and you basically have the plot of this game. It's kind of lazy and it's kind of predictable, and I'm a little bit disappointed. As far as voice acting goes, they're pretty okay. The two stand out for me would be Nolan North and Troy Baker as Iron Man and Hulk, respectively. And I thought these two, they got good chemistry. Every time that the two characters is on screen together, they work well together, and they sound believable, and the performances are actually pretty good. They didn't have a whole lot to do with the character, and they didn't have a whole lot of screen time, I guess, to really flesh out their skill and their the depth of their characters and whatnot. But I thought they did okay. Black Widow, Cap, pretty good. The dude who did Thor, it sounds like he was doing a really bad impression of Thor, and I don't know if I like that. It's very animated, it's very exaggerated. Like I'm not a big fan of that at all. Kamala Khan, I thought the voice actress did a good job, but the character, man, I find this character really annoying, and it's kind of a shame because going in, I was really rooting for this character. I was really excited for this character to get her spotlight. More and more people is gonna know about her. So I was excited to see what they were gonna do with this character, but she's either crying about something or just fangirl over the Avengers. Every single one of them, just fangirl over anything Avengers related, and I just find that really annoying. There's a right way to do it. The fangirl character or the fanboy character. There's a right way to do it for sure, but I just think they went overboard with this character. So, and the writings, oh my god, there are certain moments that made me cringe. Like, this is some fucking 5th grade writing bullshit. Like, there's no way a professional writer wrote this. Who talks like this? I mean, watch this. Who talks like this?
This is so cool.
You're in the way.
I'm sorry.
This contest should only be for the real fans.
Hey, what makes you think I'm not a real fan? I deserve to be here too.
You really think that the Avengers read your little story? Get out of here.
And the mob, and the press, and the whole world tell you to move. You plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth, and you say no. You move.
What?
Who said that? A real fan would.
Yeah, whatever. Let's get out of here.
But in a video game, all of that I can look past, you know, the cringy writings, you know, the bad characters and all that, the bad voice acting, all of that I can look past, as long as the gameplay is fun. So how is the gameplay? It's actually pretty fun. It is actually pretty fun. It's not, you know, when it comes to the combat, don't expect anything along the line of, you know, like God of War, the Arkham games, or the Spider-Man game. It's nowhere near that level of depth, but it works well enough for you to have fun. When I hear people in their reviews, when I hear people say that every single character in the game, they fight and they control the same, it drives me nut. It drives me nut. Okay, they are the same in a way that, okay, the combo is the same. You know, you got your light attack, your heavy attack, you got your, you know, ultimate and whatnot, and you got, you know, dodge and block and parry. Those buttons, they perform the same stuff, but from one character to another, there are different stats. For example, Hulk is very strong, okay, but slow. Thor and Iron Man, they can fly, right? They can shoot things, you know, from afar. Black Widow and Miss Marvel, they're really fast, really agile, really fun to traverse the map with. And Cap is kind of, you know, in between, right? He's like, in my opinion, the most balanced out of all the character, and my personal favorite to use. So they're different in that sense. And, you know, there are room for different play style. And I thought the game performed well for the most part, but there are enough hiccups and, you know, graphic pop up and, you know, just little weird bugs here and there. They didn't really, you know, break the game. They broke the immersion for me, you know, at some parts, but when it comes to the gameplay, I thought the game performed well enough. There, you know, when let's say multiple characters on screen and they're all doing their thing, you know, there's a lot of, you know, effects. The frame drop could be pretty bad, but for the most part, the game performed okay. It performs pretty well. My advice for the people who want to pick up this game is that you should convince at least one more friend to pick it up and play it with you, because let me tell you something. I played the first 2 or 3 campaign missions by myself, and I thought it was pretty dull, and, you know, I wasn't really enjoying myself that much. But then Jack, who got the game before me, you know, hop on, and I was like, hey Jack, you want to do this mission with me? It's multiplayer. And we did it, and I was like, man, I'm having a blast. You know, we were playing it like a multiplayer game. You know, we were, you know, going places, doing side objectives, you know, we were making call out. It was actually really fun. It was actually pretty goddamn fun. I mean, think about it. It's kind of like role play. You know, you're role playing with your friends, and you're Iron Man, and he is Thor, or, you know, Hulk, or, you know, you guys are the Avengers doing a mission. You know, so it's, you know, when you think about it in that sense, it's actually pretty goddamn fun. It's really hard for me to rate a game like this. I mean, it is a live service game. It's gonna get updated. It's gonna be different. You know, in couple months from now, the game is gonna be better or worse. Who knows? But what I can do is tell you how I feel about the game right now. But man, it is so hard to rate a game like this. I mean, if I have to rate something like a story game, like, you know, Last of Us or just Ghost of Tsushima, it is something I can be like, okay, this is, you know, definitely a 10 out of 10. This is definitely an 8 out of 10. You know, but for a game like this, I can give it a rating now, but in the future it could change. You know, so I'm not comfortable telling you guys what to do. I'm not gonna tell you like, oh, you should get this game right now, or you know, don't waste your money, don't buy it. I'm not gonna do that, but I can tell you right now that the game right now at this state is okay. It is not Anthem. It is not Anthem 2.0, but it's not Destiny or The Division 2. It's not that level, but it's definitely not Anthem. The game is okay. There are certain things that, if you're a Marvel fan, you can have fun with. The combat is not deep, but it is fun enough. Playing this game with your friends is actually pretty goddamn fun, so if you got a chance, you should try it. It got some pop-up, it got some hiccups, it got some bugs here and there that would make certain people call it, unfinished. But it didn't break the game for me. I still have fun with the campaign. I still have fun with, the side objectives, the optional missions and whatnot, the daily missions, and, I'm still doing it, and I can see myself playing this game for a long time. And yeah, hopefully, we get some updates, we get some patch. I mean, this is Square Enix, we're talking about. They make good games, so I hope they stay with the game, update it, constantly make the game better for the players, listen to the community, listen to our feedbacks, and just try to make the game better. I mean, it is a pretty good foundation already, just build on it. The game is not bad, but it's not great. But it can be great if the developers listen to us, I'm going to give Avengers a 6 out of 10. Now, do keep in mind that this rating can change in the future, so I guess we'll see. Hey guys, you got a chance to play Marvel's Avengers. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And if you enjoy my review, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more reviews like this. And with that being said, stay lit, stay smooth, stay hydrated. I'll see you soon.